Hello, I'm Crickets and welcome back to I Have a Story. I do want to apologize about my video yesterday that I couldn't control myself. I had a lot more I wanted to say and I couldn't say it. I just sat here and hit the stop button and cried for I don't know how long. And I'm asking people, please share that story and share it and make it so big that my kids get to hear it, because it's being forced against them not to. That's wrong. It's sick, it's twisted, it's not right to them, it's not right to me. And the devil gets to keep prospering from it, right? Is this really the world we live in? So my kids asked one day, Dad, why didn't you fight for us? I want you kids to know I've been fighting for more than 15 years for you. The very last time I fought, which wasn't that long ago, the court told me they're not going to listen to it, and nor will they ever listen to it, even to the point where the opposing attorney called them out on it. I don't know which side of the screen this picks up on, but I'll link it in the video with the court transcript where I share the story. I've been trying to fight for you guys. But when a system is so completely corrupt and abusive and doesn't care, how do you fight it? When the attorneys in the systems are all part of it, it's a game. It is literally a game. I had an attorney who just blatantly, I'll talk about that in another story, because I'm going to make a story just about that effing attorney right there. This is a joke. It's a joke. The whole system is a joke. So for people out there, anybody can walk into a court system and pull these records. They're public documents. Anybody can pull these and sit down and read them, which is kind of scary because you don't get supervised. You can just walk in, I've done it many times, and just go sit down at a random table and have these documents to yourself. You can even run out the door with them. And I don't think anybody in the courthouse would even notice, because they don't seem to notice anything. Titles and paychecks, that's all they see. Titles and paychecks. They're a court official, they got a title, and they get a big paycheck. You're a woman, you got a title, you get a paycheck. You're a man, you got a title, and you get to lose your paycheck. That's what it's all about, the whole system. It's not about children. Again, I asked this woman right here. This is in Monroe County, Michigan. This is my docket number. Anybody can go pull this and find all the records that I'm telling you are true and documented. How about this one, since yesterday was Christmas? Several years ago, I got my son a Christmas present. Guess what? His mom took me to court for it, because I'm not supposed to give him Christmas presents. I'm supposed to give her money. Guess what the judge told me? I give him another Christmas present, I go to fucking jail. I'm to give her the money or the present. That's alienation against a parent. Undeniably. You cannot force a parent to not give his child a Christmas present. What the hell is wrong with you? Pull the court documents. That's why I'm giving the docket numbers right here, because if anybody out there gives a damn whether an attorney wants to take this case and sue the shit out of everybody, or whether the news has to cover it all in the end, I'm giving you the information right here. Go find it. Please do it before the worst case scenarios happen, because I don't want the worst case scenarios to happen. I want this to go right. But how can it go right in a system that is not right? A system that is completely wrong. Illegally, corruptly wrong. Watch the video that I just showed you. Tell me, is it illegal for me to be denied my constitutional rights to be heard in court? For more than 15 years, I've been denied that right. And not only denied that right, but I've had my rights taken away from me for trying, for being a concerned parent. This right here was the date also where I once again, which I've been asking for years, is my kid still alive? We don't know. We're not even going to talk. Who gives a shit if your kid's still alive? All we care about is charging you money. That's all it's all about. That's all it's about. Go back again. Pull these court records underneath this number. You'll see me ask him, is my son even still alive? Because he's being alienated and withheld. We don't want to hear it. My son's being drugged, abused. Doctors, I've got recordings of doctors yelling at his mom to stop this and her not, because it could kill him. And I had my rights taken away for presenting that to a court. Who the hell does that? I mean, what are these court systems about? I thought it was supposed to be, I really, really thought, and I was taught, You document, collect evidence, and present it to a court. That's how you win a case, right? No, you cut your dick off and pretend to be a woman. That's the only way you get represented in a case anymore. And we wonder why so many people are doing bad things. So here's my other court date, or my other court. Here's the docket number for this one. Let's see if I can pull this up. Because there's something on here that actually was brought to my attention this morning when I had somebody going through these paperwork and trying to get ready to make this video. One thing I want you to see on here, and it was pointed out to me because I had noticed this before. Look who is the plaintiff and look who's the defendant. Well, guess what? I'm the one who filed in court. I am the plaintiff. But they even show me that we're just going to change that on paper because every other paper said that I was the plaintiff. I'm the one who filed the initial divorce. The whole entire case, I filed it all. But wait. We're automatically going to just switch you and make you now the defendant because you're a white man. Don't you feel privileged? I'll link this other video that I made a year ago. Whichever side it comes up on. Look at all the evidence I had on that case. The court still didn't care. The court still took my rights away from me. Let me ask you this. Is it legal that a year after a divorce is finalized, a year later, divorce is finalized, done, and over with, one party just says, yeah, I want more money, not give any records, not give any documents, not even state why they deserve that money or what they paid for or anything, just say, I want a random number. Give me 14 grand. Okay, you got it. Look underneath this docket number right here. You'll find that in my court records. That's exactly what happened to me. So $14,000, snap of a finger, overnight, a year after a divorce is finalized, I'm put in felony debt. Anything over 8 or 10 grand is felony debt, child support, and I get treated like a felon. Because of what? I mean, isn't the felon the one who illegally charged me that money? When I already agreed during our divorce how much I was paying for that stuff and had been paying on it and it was already settled, but yet the other person can just say, without, again, any records, any documents, any receipts, anything, just say, I want more money. 14 grand sounds good. Does that sound like a good number? Sure. 14 grand, sir. You're screwed. Is that legal? How do you live with it? How do you live being homeless on the street? Buried in debt, a woman running around with a piece of paper that is false saying, look, he's abusive. I had to get, and now it's right now a 3-year running protection order that I can't even go to my kids' schools and see them at school. When I undeniably proved, even recorded the specific instances and dates that she said I was abusing her. Not only did I record those and present them to the court, but the 911 calls, the 911 reports, the police officers, all of it. But she still wins? I mean, I really thought that evidence is what, not lies. And again, kids, I tried. I'm a man. I'm fucked. Unless I make people care. Which by then it's going to be too late. And that's why this channel is now here, because all the evidence is coming out. There's more coming. And then it's all going to stop one way or another. And never should have ever got this far, because our systems should have done their jobs. They should have protected our children. I wouldn't have a missing kid, a dead child, by a woman who has 2 dead children. All of this is provable. It's not a lie, but this is what our systems support. I'm sorry, kids, but I tried.